Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Slightly Eccentric Golf channel. Now, I'm going to be talking about a window company today. What does that have to do with Slightly Eccentric Golf? I will tie it in for you so you don't think I'm half crazy. I have a wonderful little broadcast studio. Some men have their man cave. They put their cars in their garage, and they have a 64 Vet with a 427 or whatever it is, 600 horsepower engine in it. And other guys have a place where they have pool tables set up and dartboards set up and paraphernalia set up and all that kind of stuff. And they have ping pong balls and stuff. Well, I just happen to have a studio all set up. So this is my man cave. Is where I go to steal away and to have some quiet because it gets pretty noisy out there. So I wanted to come on to the show and I wanted to tell you about a company called Centra Windows. And we live in a low-income housing society, and we had a huge proposition. We were going to replace all our windows and all our patio doors through one company, and we did. We chose Centra. And the reason we did that is because it was a culmination of a whole bunch of things that came together. First, the price had to be attractive. Second, the warranty had to be good. Third, the product quality had to be really good. And fourth, the service had to be really good. So we know that there are other companies out there that have claim to have a better product, but when you compare the price, some other companies I have heard of are up to 4 times as much as other companies. So you really have to weigh out the differences. Yes. Are you satisfied driving a Lexus, or do you need a Rolls Royce? You know, it comes down to price, it comes down to budget, it comes down to quality. So we chose the board unanimously chose Centra, and I'll tell you why. They were the only ones that did everything in-house. So when you find a product or find a company that does everything in-house, you don't want to mess with that. So here today I want to, by the way, if you want to get in touch with them, it is Central Windows. It is info, I-N-F-O, at Centra, CENTRA.ca. And the phone number is 1-888-534-3333. So let me tell you a little bit about Centra. This is not sponsored in any way. They haven't paid me. It's just we love the quality of their products. We've had their windows in our units for a couple of years now, and we've replaced all of the windows. Now they're coming back for the second phase, and we're doing all the patio doors. We were so impressed. That's why I'm making this video. So Centra, their particular windows, they're going to be very, very energy efficient. And don't let anybody say, well, we'll just take some windows, old windows that are non-thermally broken, and we'll just patch them up. You can't do that. You have to go with a thermally broken window. And then Centra had the best product at the best price, and we agreed it fit our budget and it fit all the categories. New windows and new patio doors will improve 2 things, heating and cooling efficiency right off the bat as compared to old, because our complex was 35 years old and we've just replaced the windows a couple of years ago. Well, you can imagine the difference. There's very little draft, if no draft whatsoever now. And we're extremely pleased with them. The windows are wearing well. Their sliding mechanisms are wearing well. They clean extremely well. They keep the heat out. They've apparently got some kind of a film that blocks UV ray so your house doesn't get as hot. There are government home renovation grants available as well, so don't think that you can't afford it until you've looked at all of the options, and they can help you with that as well. They're the experts. Look, they've got the product, they've got the goods and services, you've got the need or the want or the desire to replace your patio doors or your windows. So I'm trying to put the experts together with you. You know, the best people that we know of is Centra Windows. There's no outsourcing. They do everything. They do from soup to nuts. So you don't have to worry about, I wonder if we're going to have a part shortage. I wonder if this particular company won't be able to supply this particular part in the chain. No, you don't have to worry about that with Centra. They have an industry-leading warranty. Now, here's where we're going to set ourselves apart from a lot of people. in my studio, my broadcast studio, it's fully insulated. Well, half of it's insulated, and then the other half is insulated with acoustic curtains. They're also sun-blocking curtains, blackout curtains. And if I'm recording something in the studio and I want a really, really tight sound, I close all the curtains. But if I want a little bit looser sound or open sound, I open the curtains so I can control the quality of level or the reverb or the tightness or the exactness of the studio. When properly set up, you should be able to hear a pin drop in my studio. So that means I am professional, and I need to bring as professional a product to my audience as I can when I do my podcasting. So to my left, when I'm sitting here, is my patio door. So we have requested from Centra that they put in not a normal patio door, but an acoustical glass patio door. Now, they are a little bit more expensive, but let me tell you the features and advantages. As Abbotsford grows, as all municipalities grow, the issue of road noise is going to increase. It's not going to decrease. So if we're going to replace our patio doors now, it makes sense for me, especially because I want a broadcast studio, a small broadcast studio in my home, and my patio door faces the road about, I would say 20 meters. There's the road, there's a fence, and then immediately after there's a fairly busy road. So I want to cut that down significantly because I don't want to have to re-record anything because it's going to get busier on this road. So the obvious solution is to get some acoustic glass and put it in there properly and have professionals install it. If you live on a busy cul-de-sac and you're worried about road noise, consider putting acoustic glass in the bedrooms if they face a noisy situation or the patio doors. You're going to find it a big deal, a big difference, because it's going to affect the quality of your life. And when you can positively influence the quality of your life, it's worth it. And it's just a little bit extra to put acoustic glass in this patio door, and it's going to should make a betterment or an improvement to the quality of my podcast shows. I'm always looking to improve the quality of my shows. So we chose Centra for a reason. Get a hold of Centra, have them come out. The quote is free. Look, these guys are professionals, and they do this all day long. So they will send out a professional to you. They will give you a free quote. I don't know how long it's good for. It could be good for 30 days, I think. Don't hold me to that. But it's worth it to get a quote to find out, A, how are we going to go into global warming and be able to control the environment in our homes better. First thing you got to start with is patio doors and windows. I will be doing another podcast on another company that has heat pumps. They're called Greenfoot, I believe, and they do a stellar job too. And I'll mention their podcast. I'll mention the Windows Centra in their podcast for Greenfoot because I think it's a really, really good combination. I think Greenfoot and Centra Windows should get together and go into marketing together because they're two very, very good companies that we've had extremely positive results with. So folks, check out Centra because they're a reputable company. They're local here. They don't outsource. They have a very good line of product. They come to you. Why not? Why not just give them a phone call? Again, the phone number is 1-888-534-3333. Their email is info@centra.ca. Give them a call. I think you'll be delighted. The quote is free, right? What is wrong with having a free quote? It gives you freedom of choice. And as I say, global warming is not going away, it's going up. And if we can control our heat saturation in the summertime by installing windows and doors, or increase our heat saturation upwards, the reverse of it in the wintertime by keeping heat in the envelope in the home longer and easier, that is a very, very good start. So, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to get a hold of Centra. Thanks a lot, folks. See you later. Bye-bye. Take care.